this video, I'm going to demonstrate some of the acquisition features for a mass heater. In the first tab, we have the multi-sampler, where we can specify the amount injected, which needle we want to use, left or right, whether we want to do a wash, and how we want to set up our draw speed, offset, using vial well bottom sensing. We can optionally use an injector program. In the binary pump, this is just a demo. I'm running at 0.4 mils per minute within the stop time set at 2 minutes. Quad pump is a flow of 0 as I'm not using it in this analysis. The column compartment, I can set the temperature and the valve position for whichever column I would like, out of the number that I have installed. Diode array, we can turn on the lamp. We can require the UV lamp in the method, and we can specify up to 8 different signals. Simply apply them, and it turns on the lamp. On triple quad, on the acquisition tab, I have the compound names identified, and if I want to turn this into a triggered MRM, what I want to do is simply import from the database browser. I am now going to select 3 other signals. I'm going to import them. I'm going to fill this retention time down. Same thing with the delta retention time at this point. I'm going to turn this into a triggered MRM method. When I do that, I not only get an expected retention time, but I also set the transitions that I want to use for my trigger. So I'm going to set my default trigger for the most abundant acquisition MRM to 10,000. And when I do that, I'll have another couple entries to put in. Trigger entrance, trigger delay. This is simply how many scans it's going to take before it acquires the additional transitions. If one of these was an internal standard, which I don't have in this method, I would simply select it in this box. I'm going to save that updated method. And over here I started to prepare a work list. So I'm going to start this work list. This is the name of the method that I just created. This is the name of the work list, video demo. And I'm going to start that. I'm going to change the name of this to be and then I'm just going to fill this down in an increment. And these are file names just for convenience. I can specify the type, I can specify the level name. So now the work list is starting to run. And if I wanted, I could add a sample to a running work list. Call this sample Cal 8. Specify where it is. And the name is incremented. Alternatively, I can add multiple samples. I can use a counter. So sample, I'm going to start at number 10, and I'm going to specify position, and I'm going to specify all 54, and I'm just going to click on OK. And you can see that it is added, and I'm down now to 63. And if I wanted to add more, so I have over 100, I could add multiple samples. Start this at 64, and my sample position is now going to be P2. And I'm going to specify everything. Click on OK, and you can now see that I'm down to 117. And if I scroll to the top, still running. just queued up over 100 samples.